NSTA, probably some of you are members. Do we have any members of NSTA in here? Because I've been a member, and when I saw this issue of the science teacher, I thought this was a November issue. Thought perfect for this workshop because it deals with all different levels of inquiry, gives you a lot of information on certain things that you can do in the classroom. There's one with just a panel, and they take you through the whole process, how you can demonstrate the process of doing some research project with the whole class initially. And it also gives you information about the upcoming NSTA conference in San Francisco, March
10th.
10th through 13th.
10th to 13th.
Right. How many are going? Hopefully. Here we go. It's right before the spring break. But I'd like to acknowledge the NSTA, the science teacher. They sent us complimentary copies for everybody, so that's in your packet. So I think you'll enjoy and be able to utilize many of the articles that are in there. You do have membership applications as well in your packet, that kind of thing. So it's an excellent resource. They publish 4 journals. I think they have one specifically for middle school. It's called Science Scope.
Yeah.
But this one, you can glean a lot of information too from this as well, the science teaching. They have one for the college level, and then they have one for the elementary. So, that's an outstanding source. And you're all familiar, I think, with the Hawaii Academy of Science. They sponsor the Hawaii Science and Engineering Fair. How many have had students in that state fair? Okay, so you're pros at doing research and you know what's involved. Many of you may not know about the Pacific Symposium for Science and Sustainability. I would always have, give my students the opportunity to participate in that. It takes it one step further than the science fair. So they have a nice paper from the science fair. They polish it up, maybe do a little more work, and then mid-October, they submit their paper. And then if their paper is judged, and then they are invited to present their paper, it's like a mini professional conference. Yes.
Google just started their own science fair. Google just started their own science fair.
Yeah, we have it in the global science fair.
Oh, yeah, there's a global science fair. Yeah. Anyway, at the symposium, it's sponsored by the Army, the Navy, and the Air Force. They have lots of money at the local level, and it's for the Hawaii and the Pacific Islands. They select the 5 top papers, and those students get to go to the mainland to participate in the Junior Science and Humanities Symposium, where they can win more scholarships. They get a weekend here in Hawaii. Those whose papers are selected, they get a weekend at some hotel. They have social functions. They give their papers, and then they have awards. It's a wonderful, wonderful event. Yes.
And that one includes middle school?
Well, this is specifically for high school. However, if you have an 8th grade project, some 8th grade projects that are really outstanding, what you can encourage them to do is maybe a little more extension, and when you get to high school, go right in that October deadline comes up real fast.
Okay.
And so that would be really neat if they could be able to do that.
And then we're going to go right into the flip side that I think many of you have already signed up for and probably are familiar with, but the people in school with that. And what we have in ours, what's there that I want to share with you today is that this booklet, is posted on there so that the students can, I think many of you have computers from the project, and you can actually go there and have the students, you can put it on all the computers and print only those things that you want. So we have one copy for you here, but you can get on the site and you can actually have the students look at it and dwell on the topics that we're interested in. I just want to also share with you, this is a terrific site, sciencebuddies.org. And I think that, if you can open that, we want to tell you, especially if you're going to be on all topics, but because this is an engineering workshop, I particularly look at that. You can go to the Science Fair Project Ideas directory all the way down and open that up. And they have all the different topics that you can look at. And it's really great. I mean, they even will, they'll give you some ideas and they'll really identify some of the topics that their students can report. So I figured the last one that this gentleman here mentioned, the Global Science Fair, this is the Google site. It's google.com/science fair. And it's actually a site where it's a competitive site, and it goes from ages 13 to 18. And it's another venue where the students can actually log on to and start finding information and actually post and enter. So, I included this only because it's the same thing that you have here. And I'm not going to dwell on it because I know that you have it and you can actually access it on the SIP site. But I'll just go through it really quickly because I think that one of the things, the most difficult things we think for the middle school students to problem find is really one of the most difficult things. And so, I see you all nodding, we wrestle with that every year. But one of the things that this project Judy did was on aquaculture, the earlier aquaponics. Okay, and this is one of the things that you can, that people, those of you who did get some kits, and actually this is what you're doing. You're interested in the technique, and you can really go in all different directions, whatever interests the student. And again, hobbies and so on. So this booklet then just gives you some suggestions. One of the, as I said, one of the most difficult probably is to problem find. And we're going to go through this really quickly because you have the booklet, and you can just go right through it. Just some suggestions on how to